That was weird. Good morning. How are we? Boys. I'm assuming it started. Oh, geez. OBS is a bit weird. Come on. There we go. Alright, sweet. Welcome. Good morning, guys. So, I was in Midjourney. These are the two images that I've come up with. Really happy with these designs. It's 5 a.m. Monday morning. It's a little bit fresh. So, I'm just going to get straight into this. And we're just going to start blocking the scene out. What's up? MTO, welcome. Mr. Batten, welcome. It's good to see you guys. Thank you very much for being so active on the Discord. Let's go. So we're going to start off by building this gap. For now, let's kind of make it... Yeah. Extrude another 2 along the Z. Hang on, what's the best way? Maybe... I'm still waking up. Shut up! Let's go like so. I'm going to scale by 4. And now I can't see that image. We'll move that up. 1 p.m. No. 5 a.m. Dedication. Alright, let's set that to... I'm going to make 4 meters. So we'll try and make this to scale as best as I can. So that line there is at 4. This one here can be at 3. And this one here can be -3. And let's just bring everything down because I have put it up way too high. G to the Z, we'll bring it down to about there, 6 meters. I got a feeling we'll probably change this up a little bit later. Will this stream be recorded? Yeah, probably will be. Actually, it always is. Say okay if you watch Corridor Crew. I haven't been watching it lately. Please turn on screencast. Yes. There we go. No, I haven't been watching it recently. I don't know. Just haven't really... Yeah, I don't know. Oops, that one there. I mean, I used to watch it every Sunday morning when cooking pancakes for the kids. But now, yeah. I mean, still pretty good, but... Just, yeah. Alright, so at the moment we're going to be working... I'm just working on this bit here. Let's bring them up. Select all M. We're going to merge by distance. Bring all those cursors together. We see. I don't want to be too loud because I don't want to wake everyone. So we're working on this one here. And I do like that. That's looking good. We've got that first little aspect in there. What I am going to do is I'm just going to set it with the solidify modifier for now, and then we can always come back and change that later. So 10 centimeter wall, let's maybe go 0.05. Sorry, let's go 0.5. That's half a meter. So let's go maybe 0.2. And then for now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Shift D to duplicate that, and we'll bring it up. Probably about a meter. Let's bring it out a meter. And then from here, let's clear out this, and this. I feel like they're running out of ideas. I mean, how long is... They've been doing that for ages, though. I think doing that... the artist reacts or stunt. I'm looking at the wrong camera. That's my camera. Artist react and and all that. I reckon that's just been a brilliant idea for them. They've almost kind of like moved away from making those short films, but Mr. Emerger, welcome, Ruddy. Who else do we have? Leo, DM. You can use F-Spy for modeling. Yeah, I would recommend, I don't even have that open, hang on. I would recommend something else. I would recommend that one there. So I reckon Perspective Plotter is a much better add-on than F-Spy, obviously because it's natively built within Blender. But yeah. Okay, so let's continue on. Oh, we can see that we've kind of got another layer in there. So, judging by this image, what we might have, we don't. Okay. I was going to say maybe there's a walkway up around here, and that's where people can view. I mean, technically this could be a window. So let's go off that assumption that these are now windows. So, Control S save. What I am going to do is I'm going to bring in a person. Alt F, characters, import character. Let me just quickly bring in a random character. CC4 testing. My main man. I don't know who that is. Get in a solid hour. Well, hang on. Who's playing World Cup? Who is playing at the moment? Oh, surely England wins. Croatia's playing tomorrow. That's good. Okay. So this guy here, we're just going to muck around with him. Control J just to combine him. And I'm going to move him into a new collection called Person. While I'm here, I'm going to select him. Let's go into Auto Rig Pro, Quick Rig, Character Creator, Quick Rig, Preserved, Neck Twist, bam, done. Need a max clearance sign overhead, maybe a max width too. I think so as well. I reckon that's a great idea. Okay, so give me this character. Alright, so I'm going to say that is where this floor is. So let's kind of build around that assumption. Let's go. So we're going to go to probably here is kind of the banister. We're going to go to about here. Let's just check the size. 9.3. Beautiful. That is where the roof is. And then we continue on to kind of like the next floor. Cool. Let's chop that up. Let's chop that up. From here. I'm just thinking what's going to be the best way. What number is this? 2.4. Let's just steal that value there. Control V. I'm going to put an edge loop through here. Scale Z. Suck a lemon. Scale Z 0. 5.5. Sucks as Australia got out, but oh well. I don't think we were that surprised of the World Cup I'm talking about. Oops. Let's go get rid of that one. There we go. 2.4. Nice. Select everything. M. I'm going to merge by distance. Are you British? No. No way. Smash the like button. Good job. Okay, so now we've got these squares. So we're kind of emulating these vents up here. So from here, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to press I to do an insert and press I again to do individual faces. And we're going to have something like that. Let's go P, separate by selection. From here, I'm just going to move, oops, let's go into edit mode. I'm just going to move this slightly out. And then everything's selected, I'm going to go Control Shift B to bevel the vertex. And we're going to go something like this. Select all again. I'm going to press I to do an inset. And we're going to have something like that. Delete faces. With now the whole border selected, I'm going to come in and select individual origins. And now let's scale this up. Oops, can't see. Where are you, buddy? Okay, scale along the X. Scale along the Z. Excellent. So now we've kind of got these viewing platforms. That turned out pretty schmick. From here, I'm going to grab this edge. Shift D, P, separate by selection. I just want that line now. There it is. And let's just go E to extrude along the Y-axis. There's our flooring. Let's go 2 meters. And we'll make this floor a little bit thinner, 0.1. And then I'm just going to bring this in. Just so it sits like that. So we do have that walkway. That's looking pretty good already without even doing anything. Okay, so we can see that that's actually intersect the wall. So let's scale that in a little bit. Done. Nice. From here, I'm just thinking what's going to be the best way to do this. Let's go ahead and make those slats. G to the Z. I'm just wondering, can I just make them go all the way through? So really we're not going to be seeing a character behind here too much. But that should be fine. So if we go all the way in. I'm just thinking, should we make this an actual environment that we can move around later? Maybe put it into VR. It's not a bad idea, actually. Alright, you've twisted my arm. Let's bring that to about here. Okay, so we'll just make that sure that's in the middle. Let's make sure that that one is sitting here as well. Then we come over here to the right, select that, delete vertices, select all, period key, scale in on the X. So we have something like that. Let's now throw in an array along the Z axis. And we've got something like this. What we could do is we'll throw on a solidify modify first. There we go. We'll put that in there. Let's bring it down a smidge. I think we might make them a little bit bigger. Let's pick the back side. Probably about there. That looks a bit better. And then we can bring down that array. Nice. From here we can go add in another array. And we go 6, I think. Oops, wrong one. That one there. And we can move it along the X-axis. Let's come in and we will guesstimate with this. Bring it slowly in. Perfect. Nope. Far from it. Why's that? To 5. 1.1. Oh, these windows aren't the same size. Oh, cheese sticks. Darn it. Okay, alright, that's a slight problem. Let's fix that up. 0. That means you can be, select all this, and you can be minus 2.4. That means you could be minus 2.4, 2.4, 4.48. Oh, why didn't you move over, you jerk? Oh, that's not going to move over because of that edge. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Minus 4.48. Let's grab... Ooh, okay. Am I picking up the right edge? I'm not. Urk. Sorry, I'm trying to find the... Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Minus 4.48. Minus 4.48. So that means this edge here this edge here, 4.48, 672 minus 672. Alright, sweet. So let's then now move these over. I've got this. I don't have this. Minus 4.48. No. Minus 6.72. Hey. Sorry, okay, I'm back. First, make the array to shays. I should have done it on that window. I've stuffed this up completely now. So that line there is 2.4. So that means this one here, minus 2.5. Minus 2.3. So that means you will be minus 4.3. Shut up, the lot of you. No, I can't do that. Oh, you pelican. Wow, the brain is fuzzy at the moment. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm still waking up. Shush. Delete vertices. Delete vertices. Delete vertices. So we have this. Let's go into an array. 5, 6. And I want to make sure that that line there is here. Perfect. Good enough. And now that's in place. Let's go delete on that. Let's come around, select this. Shift D, G to the Y. We'll go face. And so we're just going back to doing Control Shift B to bevel our edge. Nice. Shift N, flip those normals. Control N, Control L, sorry. Shift N, flip the normal, and then we're going to flip it on the inside. Let's now go I to do an inset. Delete face. Ah, darn it, it's not big enough. Something like that. I delete face. Yep, that's a bit better. From here, Let's go in. Stephen Scott. All right, fellas. Welcome, buddy. I haven't seen you for ages. Hopefully you're doing well. And I thank you. Good, that camera. They thank you, good sir. One shade blind for all windows. So my thoughts is maybe we might rig it later on. I gotta get rid of that camera. I gotta ring it later on and we can actually adjust them. That would be cool. So, and the way I'll do that, I'll show you in a sec, my thoughts around that. Let's get these windows looking the way we want them. Well, that's about it. Let's bring them out just to make sure that they're really noticeable. And then we're going to apply that array. Let's select this edge, E to extrude, scale. Its individual origins are selected. And we're going to scale along the x-axis. There we go. Let's now go ahead and fix these up. That's looking grouse. About there. And then we can now adjust this. Uh, 0.7. Nope. 6.5. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so the way I would do this, I'm just going to Control S just in case I stuff this up. Are you monetarily funding? it's Stephen and I have a thing. Alright, so from here what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this array. And let us shape key. Yeah, no, that's fine. So now, if I go like this, whoa, jeez. Did I just stuff that up? Nope. Let's go like this. I'm going to select just these vertices. Let's come over into our shape keys. I'm going to press plus to add in kind of like the base point. And then from here, we're going to add in another key. And we're going to call this open. Oops. Control. Open. And we're going to tab into edit mode. And then we're going to go G to the Z. And we're going to have something like that. Tab into edit mode. So now we're back into object mode. What I can do now is I can change the value. And then we've created shutters. So when we apply the mirror modifier, the array, we can separate these into separate objects. And we can actually have, yeah, like that. Let's go this one here. I think that wall is a bit too thick. I think you're right. Let's, I don't think it matters too much, but we'll bring that back. Let's go ahead and select these. Control L. Darn it. Making me do this. Oh, actually, just select this one. Control L. Let's select everything. Merge by distance. Select this wall. Control I to invert my selection. P, separate by selection. So we just got our window frames. There we go. And then we can scale along the y-axis. I cannot. Make this thicker. And then we have this noise. Nice. There we go. Bring them back down. Excellent. All right, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. From here, let's go back onto this wall. Let's put an edge loop through here, edge loop through here. Select these two edges, scale along the X. We can see that we're going to have a line like so. So I'm going to go Control B. To do a bevel, and then middle mouse to add in an extra loop. Let's now go, I think I should apply the solidify and modify before I do this. But we'll try it. Control numpad minus will minimize our selection. And then we go Alt S. And that should give us that. Now we've got this problem, which is not what I want. So I think we might apply the solidifier. Come back in. Control numpad minus. Let's now go Alt S to scale that in. And I'm going to press V to rip. So now we've kind of got that panel there. From here, we don't have that anymore. So let's go delete edges. Ah, yes, sucker lemon. Let's now go, I can do this, delete face. And we'll go GG. No, along the, actually, can I do all this? It would have been easier, hey, GG. Yes, sweet. And then we select everything, merge by distance. I reckon though, I am going to bring these two in to be more like so. Nice. Let's put another edge loop in here, edge loop in here. Let's grab these, scale along the X, bring that in. And then from here, we're going to select this, and we're going to select this side here. Let's go G to the Z and bring that down. GG. I have no clue how thick metal walls should be. Maybe thick ones. Yeah, let's go with that. I do like that idea. From here, let's put in, it's up here somewhere. So we're going to do the same thing. Control B to do a bevel. Middle mouse to add in an extra edge. Not enough. Control B. Yep. Control numpad minus. Alt S to scale in. And we'll do that again. Control B. Control numpad minus. Alt S. So we've kind of got these lines. Now the other thing we could probably do, if we're feeling gamey, which we are, is I'm going to select all these walls here. Let's go B, select all that. Let's not select the back wall. So box select, middle mouse button to deselect. A little bit more sunshine. There we go. And I'm actually going to offset this piece to be more like that. So now we've got like a definite lip down the bottom here, and that'll kind of help with those differentiated colors. What is the name of the program you're using to show the shortcut? It's just called Screencast Keys. That's all it is. It's a free Blender add-on. It might even be default now. Not sure. Cool. So that looks nice. Just for now, Control F. Oops. Alt F. Let's get them into materials. Let's go into extreme PBR. Select everything. U. Cubic projection. What are we after? Like a steel, concrete material. Let's just jump over into this. PBR. Da-da-da-da. So what I'm using at the moment is this one here. Okay, so metal. I'm looking for maybe, which metal? Let's just put something on, just something simple for now. Add new. You can do it. Beautiful. We might have to just change the scaling of the UV, but we'll jump into material mode. Yeah, that's not bad. So that'll give us that. What I'm going to do is, let's come in and change the render settings a little bit. We're going to go into cycles, GPU, 32, 128, down to film, 0.2, over into shading, into world, and we're going to go into sky. So I'm just setting up my world settings, Beautiful. Rotate. Let's go 60 degrees. Sun's nice and high. And 45. Let's go into rendered view, see what that looks like. Sun is coming the wrong way. So, nope, that's the elevation. Good try, Marco. Let's rotate it around so we have kind of like that there. From here, select all this. Cubic projection. We'll do the same. Add in the material, metal, like that, and then we'll come in and add those furnishings and so on and so forth. We will probably throw on a different metal in here. Alt F. Can I have my materials, please? Extreme PBR, metal. Let's have a look what's in metal 2. Nope, back into metal. I mean, we can put in like corrugated. Oh, that's nice. Painted. Painted is what we want. Let's do this. Replace. Perfect. Perfect. Green rust. And then we can grab into here. Let's grab all this. Control numpad plus to increase my selection. One more. There we go. Control I to invert my selection. Let's add in that metal 24 and assign. That is my green material in here, and we will come down and we'll fix this up in a sec. This here is going to be metal 24, and let's just go U cubic projection. These slats here, U cubic projection. This would be metal 24 as well. And so, what does our scene look like? That's not bad. Once we come in and start putting some extra Greeble bits around, I reckon. I mean, we could... P separate by selection. If I select everything, let's select this top layer. Let's jump out of that. Ugh, yuck. That's that didn't work. Go U, smart UV project. There we go. If I select this top layer, let's come in, G to the Z. I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to select these front faces. Come on, you can do it, Marco. Select the front faces. Like so. Oh, suck a lemon. There we go. I'm going to press I to do an inset. Oops, I again. So then we've got something like that. Maybe E to extrude. If this is currently control assign, let's see what happens here. And then we've kind of got that metal. I reckon we go with that. Let's go with that. I'm almost tempted as well. I do like the yellow, so we'll probably come around and do that a little bit later. So working on this piece down here, let's go Shift D, and I'm just going to bring it out. Let's go I to do an inset, and then I to do another inset. And these pieces here is what I'm mainly concerned about. Control I to invert my selection, and I'm just going to delete faces. And then from here, scale Z 0, G to the Z. Let's undo that. I thought these were separate objects. Control LP, separate by selection. Oops. Let's go like so. There we go. Control I to invert my selection, delete faces. Scale Z 0 G to the Z. And I mean, we could even... Do I want to delete those vertices? I actually do want to delete those vertices. Ooh, no I don't. Let's do this. Shift D, G, Y. Let's go now scale along the X, off the 3D cursor, scale along the Z. And then that's going to give us kind of like this little insert. We'll make this metal 24. I know I'm going into a little bit of the details right now, but while we're here, let's go 0.1 to make that a bit thinner. And so that sits in there. And then we can now delete this edge, Control LP, separate by selection. And we can go G, Y. I turned on snapping for some reason. That looks kind of cool. You can become metal. You already are metal. Yeah, that looks alright. Yeah, should be right, mate. Yeah. Let's go Shift D, scale along the X, scale along the Y, Z. Probably about there. Sweet. Select all, Control A, apply scale. I'm looking at the wrong camera constantly. What format are you exporting them? I will probably export them straight into a USD format. We'll try and get this into Omniverse at a later stage. From here, I do like that. I can see that I don't need to come so far out, because if I'm using this image here as a reference, we can see it comes down. We can see we've got some nice greebly bits in here. So what we might do, just for funsies for now, I'm going to open up my Kitbashing. I'm going to open up my Kitbashing set. I don't know what. That's interesting. Okie dokie. That's you okay there, buddy? How bizarre. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Anyway. Now I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, asset library. I'm gonna have to look into that. Kitbashing, I know the piece that I'm after as well. I think it's in Kitbashing 1, and it's a nice long piece. What's the time? Beautiful. So we are looking for, it's a nice long piece, that one there. Let's go rotate X, Y, 90. And we're going to grab that. Might as well let it sit like so. Back into the origin, medium point. There we go. Let's go ahead and get our mirror modifier. And we'll dump that in there like so. The heck is going on? I'm going to blame the driver. Let's grab Control L, that piece in there. Nope, that's not going to work. That's fine. Let's just move it back. That's... Why is there always something? So if we come into rendered view, yeah, so that looks quite nice. And just kind of like how we had it. Yes, OBS. Far out. Anyway, let's continue on. Beautiful. We can always see as well is I could snap all this up. There we go. And we could probably do it like a Shift D. And then we have something sitting like so, because we can kind of see that up here is another version. So we kind of have like this second story. So beautiful. Yep. So that's what we're going to kind of end up with. But what we will do now is bring everything so it kind of like rotates here, rotates here, rotates here, rotates here. Oops, let's grab C, grab all that. Oh, geez, it's kind of like really shafted me in a way now. I'm going to go GY, something like so. So we're going to aim for about 45 degrees, which is about there. Let's now select this face, rotate 45, 90, rotate 90. Yeah, let's just do it like that, whatevs. Rotate 90 to the minus. And then from here, let's just extrude along the y-axis. There we go. So now we've kind of got this outcrop. Thinking now what is the best way. So I almost feel like if we have this corner piece, maybe that's how we do it. Let's undo all that. I have an idea. Will it blend? I don't know. Let's go into a mirror modifier. So I only have to do this once. Delete vertices. Let's throw on mirror modifier. Let's go throw on into a mirror modifier. Yep, sweet. I just wanted to make sure I was still moving around. It wasn't frozen. Select all that. Control L, delete vertices. Mirror modifier. Okay. So with this selected, I'm going to go, just to make my life easier, we're going to move this over to about here-ish. Select all this, G to the X, something like that. Just going to select this edge. Let's go maybe here-ish. So we have something like that. From here, we're going to add in the spin tool. And then we've got curve. Don't want a curve. I want like that 90-degree angle. So if we just go 1. Yes. And then let's go E 1.5-ish. Done. Excellent. So now we've got that. That's that line. But I kind of want that line. What would be the best way? Because I'm not getting what I wanted. So, undo. Let's separate this edge here. So we're going to press V to rip, V to rip. Grab both these pieces here. P, separate by selection. From here, I'm going to select this here. Shift S, cursor to selected. Right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Turn off the mirror modifier. Turn off the mirror modifier. Select these two. Shift D, rotate 90. And then we're going to do that. So technically, that should have been... Oh yeah, that's good enough. What I can do now is select both these two faces. We can delete these inside faces. Delete faces. And then we've got these two little ones in here. And these two little ones in here. Delete faces. Then we can select this and this. Oh, no. That to that. F. Oh, you donkey. Control J to join. Now we press F. And then we can close that up. Perfect. Perfect. Let's do the same for this here. Delete face. Delete face. Select these two. Control J to join. Like so. F and F. Beautiful. So now we have... Undo. Okay. Let's go F, 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 F. Select all, merge by distance. Cool. Excellent. Why is that one poking through there? Let's just fix that up. We're just going to move that in ever so slightly. Have I done something? I have. Whatevs. Push it back. Oh, that's why that's wrong. I had to do an inset. About there. E to extrude. About there. Let's now go assign. Let's have a look at our material. Nice. What we can do now is U, smart, nope. Let's go U, cubic projection. And then we've got that. Yeah, nice. And before that has a hissy fit, let's go Control A, apply all transformation, apply all transformation. Then we can come into here and then we can go into the mirror modifier. Mirror modifier. Nice. Alright, let's go Shift N, make sure the normals are still facing the right way. So you can see now how we've got that wrappage. Now, the whole point of that was now technically I can go Shift D, rotate by 90. And then we have this matching. From here, I'm just going to go Shift D, X, whatevs. Rotate 180. Cool. Control S to save. Let's just go into rendered view and have a look. This is super frustrating, but that's not too bad. This here we're going to have to fix up. Don't like that. But let's kind of just continue on to build it out. In your next shot, you should try using a real camera. It's not a bad idea. I did buy a new camera, so I got far out. I did buy a Sony ZV-E10. So far I like the camera. My daughter's now interested in photography, which I don't know if is going to be a curse. But it's been good. Gone for a few walks around where I am. And yeah, we just started taking snaps. Let's go into mirror modify now. Beautiful, look at that. So from here, how are we going to rotate this now? Let's grab that and we'll do the same. E to extrude along to here-ish. Let's put 3D cursor here. We're going to spin that around. E to extrude along the Y. And we're just going to go to, woof, to wherever we are. Okay, so that's coming together. Nice. Definitely what we'll do is probably end up putting in some Greebles here in the corner. So we can especially see with this image how we've got kind of, they're almost like balconies. But then we've got crud in here. So we're probably actually going to change the scale altogether. But that's not bad. Let's maybe just for now, I'm going to jump into this bit in here. I'm going to grab this piece, Control L, Shift D, P, separate by selection. There we go. And then we're just going to extrude that. And then we can grab this face in here. Shift D. Let's go scale Y -1. And then we've got that from here. Let's just go ahead, delete those faces. And I don't even have a camera set up. So Shift A, let's add in a camera. The camera is going to be something like here. If I go Control Alt Numpad 0, it sets the camera at that position. Oops. Rotate XX. And so we're going to have something like that. Now I'm so paranoid about going to rendered view. Yeah, cool. Far out. Like, what the heck? Okay, let's grab that. I'm just going to bring that up. And then here we can come in and work this interior section. What I might do is just be super lazy. I'm not really lazy. Let's just go ahead and throw in some kitbashing elements. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Let's bring up all of it. I do feel like that'd be an, oops. Feels like a good thing to be sitting in here. So something like that. I'm just going to base everything off the one wall to start off with. So we kind of bring that to the back. There we go. There is a free version of Kitbashing, I think in the link. You deleted one of the, yeah, I think it was that one. I just didn't have mirror modifier set up. There we go. Done. Let's go with that. We're going to go into some pipage. What do we got? Actually, where's that? Whoa, let's grab this one here, because I know that one's mirrored. Rotate Z. Make you Alt G. Let's scale that one in. Wow, this is frustrating so bad. And we'll throw in a mirror modifier on that one. Nice. That one there is going to be a mirror modifier. Actually, what I'll do is I'll join them up together. And then, yeah, on the left side of the corridor. Yeah, sorry. Okay, let's continue on. Let's go with the brace like so. Nice. And let's just bring that one in up against the wall. Nice. What else can we add? I do like the pipes. Let's throw that one in. It's one of my favorite pieces. Rotate 90 along the x-axis, please. And where is it? I can't even see it. There. That's the wall. Nice. And probably just one more. I think what we might do is I've got a corner piece is what I'm after. And I saw it up here. That one there. That can go here. And then we'll duplicate that. Something like so. G, Y, X, X, Z, G, X. Nice. Put that in like so. Shift D, Y. Bring that. And then we can select all these. Control J to join. And then we'll select that one as well. Control J to join. Nice. And so what that'll allow us to have is Control S to save. We might actually, let's put a few edge loops in. You are not solidify modified. So let's fix that up. Box select, C, and that, delete vertices. You are now solidify modified. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh no, I had the wrong one selected, it's fine. Solidify, beautiful, on the mirror. And then all I'm gonna do is select this edge, Control B, and we're just gonna make some panels. Control numpad minus, Alt S, bring that all the way up, V to rip, and that'll just kind of give us a little bit of that edge definition. It needs volume. I am not putting volume on this at the moment. Something is going on with the graphics card, and I am rather peeved about it. So yeah, that's not too bad. Right click, select all, cubic projection. Let's go U, cubic projection. So we can see that these scratches are a little bit too much, which is fine. Let's go into object mode. And we're coming into here. Let's go 0.2. Let's go into rendered view. And then those edges are still a little bit too much. Control A, apply the scale. Is that the right one? No. This is the edge detection. Oh, whatever. Go suck a lemon. Nice. But I like how that is looking. That's looking pretty grouse. Did I actually put in panels? What the hickabotham? Why? GZ? Shift N. There we go. Couldn't see my panels. Let's go G to the Y. Push that all the way in. Felicia's here, which is awesome. Topsy, yeah, my computer now. It's begging for clouds. I don't want to kill the stream. What the heck? I have no idea what's going on. This is super frustrating. It's got to be the driver. It has to be the driver. It wouldn't be because the cable's loose. Anyway, just whatever's Marco, just keep going. Let's go ahead and close this wall up. What's my character? At some point I hid my character. I don't remember this, but sure. Let's go like so, delete vertices. And we will go into a mirror modifier. G to the X, about there. Control L, GY, GY, GX, about there. And then we'll rotate that around. E to extrude along the Y-axis. And then that's kind of closed off that interior. If it's NVIDIA, they just released a new one. Yeah, so let's have a look. Hey. That button. Let's have a squiz. Because I know mine got released a couple of days ago. That's the one I just updated to. Anyway, so I'm liking how this is all turning out. So we can see that there's a third layer in here. So maybe what we might do for that, just thinking what's the best way. Because maybe we can have, this is the roof part. So let's maybe go Shift D and we're going to duplicate that, G to the Z. And we're going to do something like that. Let's go edge loop into here-ish. Edge loop into here, Control B. So we have something like that. Thinking maybe let's halve that. That'll allow, let's now grab this and we go GG. GG. Select all, merge by distance. Then we can get rid of these faces, delete. Actually, no, we'll put an edge loop through there. And then we can get rid of these faces. Delete faces. Select this section. I can do it. I know how to select things. Delete faces. And then let's just get rid of these ones. Delete faces. And we'll select this edge and this edge. Scale Z 0. Scale Y 0. GY. And then we just bring something like that up. Let's throw on our mirror modifier. Let's, from here, let's go box select, delete faces. Nice. So we have that. From here, this will probably work, just something like so. You can do it, Marco. You can do it, buddy. I know it's early, but you can still do it. E to extrude, we'll bring that down, and then we'll just bring it up. Yeah, so we got something like that. Edge loop through here, scale X 0, make sure that's straight. Control B. Yep. Oh, no. G, X, bring that over, and then we can grab this face here, G to the Z. Nice. Enough free space on the disk. I believe so. It should be fine. It's that one there. You know what? Let's try it. I will change it over to a different one. Let's go File, Save As, and we'll bring it over to Superfast. Blend files, and this one here, we will make it that. Save. Done. Let's see if we got the problem. No. Hasn't had his morning coffee, even though I don't drink coffee. And neither should it. Let's select that. Whoops. That. And we're just going to increase the size of this wall. GZ. Nice. There we go. That's looking pretty suave. Where are my images? Alt H to unhide. Okie dokie. There's my character. Beautiful. So there's our images. Okay. So if we're having a look at this, that looks pretty good. Let's kind of now create some paneling for the floor. Delete vertices. Shift S. Just save that, sunshine. Just save it. Mirror. And then let's just be lazy. And what I'm going to use now will be probably this one. So I will use a little bit of random flow, and then we might even use the plating in Greeble's generator. Let's just see which one turns out better. Shift, let's go into solid mode. That's material mode. Shift Q. Shift Q. Random panels. Let's go. I want to subdivide cuts. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. Let's not. Let's get rid of the mirror modifier. Let's go merge by distance. Make sure they're all connected. Shift Q now. Panels. And there we go. So now they're not parallel. Back into F9. Can I triangulate these? I think there is an option for triangulation. Triangulate. Let's go 10%. Yeah, sweet. Let's go with that. Control S to save. I could put a metal material on, but I think it'd be better if we went concrete. So let's go Control F, materials. Oops. Let's go into a concrete. Concrete. That one there looks pretty grouse. Select everything. What the? You okay there, mate? Oops, we've got the wrong thing selected. There we go. I'm going to go U. Smart UV project. Add new. Now, obviously, this should be massively big. Not that one. I want the other one. Not that one. I want the other one. Thank you. Delete. This should be massively big. I am kind of hoping that we have those kinds of panels. Awesome. Let's jump into UV editing. Tab into edit mode. I'm just going to select that and scale by 3. And then when we come back into layout, yes, exactly what I wanted. We could even go a little bit further into this. So maybe we go 3 again. And hopefully we don't have too much repetition. But that's kind of cool. And then obviously what we could do, let's go Shift S, Control S to save, File, File, Import, Images Planes. We're going to go into this one, my 3D stuff, Textures, Grunge. Let's go Dust, Leaking. Oh, this is a good one. Let's get this one. And Grunge, TGA. Import images as planes. Alt R. Rotate X 90. Let's first make sure our material is looking correct, because sometimes it comes in rough as guts. What the heck? Shading. I think something has gone horribly wrong. Let's just hide our character because I don't need him right now. Person. Hide. Let's find these here. Ah, there is an option. What's the option? Because yes, that is correct. I can't think. Okay, definitely not that one. I really want to restart my machine, but I can't because then the stream dies. Okay. Sure. What ifs? If I just plug alpha into there, yeah, okay. It's weird. It's still a little bit too much. Let's go into color ramp and we're just going to cut that down. Bring that. Let's go into a bit of a gray. Nope, that's not going to work. Fire, what is it? Let's go Control V. I don't think, yeah, that's not right. That's not right at all. Let's bring that up. Let's add in a browny color. Oh, is it meant to be black's the brown? Find yourself a hot girl. Yeah, okay. There we go. Time to hand this one back to the video. Yeah, don't know what's going on. I think it could be from the latest driver download. But why is that like rubbish? Let's go bring it down a smidgen. Something, yeah, it's not working right with the alphas. So the whole point, what I wanted to show you, please don't be black. What the heck's that? What the? So this is what I'm doing here. And then we're just going to go up a little bit. We can't really see it, so let's go back onto the white. And then you can see that we've got kind of this grunge. And then all I'm going to be doing now is just going to be adding some schmutz around the place. There we go. And so you can kind of see how adding that around. Let's go ahead. Is that the right one? Yep. Let's go like this. Rotate X 90 degrees. Let's go into the period key. Have I got the... Do I have two on top of each other? No. What the? I am not having a great start to the morning. Oh, it's a shadow. You idiot. Oh, Marco. Let's bring that all the way down. There we go. There we go. That's better. Now I've lost my other plane. Oh, God, there it is. So what we can do from here is we can increase the size of this one. There we go. Come on, where are you? Here we go. Oops, that's wrong face, you clown. Let's go here-ish. Let's go like so. Bet you this is upside down. Come on. Make this back into white so we can actually see what we're doing. G to the Y. Rotate Y 180. Yeah, nice. It's a pretty cool effect that we're going for there. Let's go Shift D to the X, and then of course we can just stretch it along. Let's grab both of these now. That one and that one. That one and that one. Shift D to the Z, bring that up there. Technically what we could do is cut this out. Just actually, let's get rid of this one. That one. And then we've got one here. And then we can have kind of like two of them. So if I were to go scale, and we scale it in like so, something like that. And if we go into rendered view, let's bring that forward now. And we can see that we could technically have another layer here because we've got that lip from where we created it. Like so. I will go scale X scale -1. And then let's kind of just cut it out. Far out. Let's do this one first. And I think it's that line there, I believe. Yep. So we can come in, select this face, delete faces. And then this one here, Control B to do a bevel. Put an edge loop through here. GG. Nope. One there. One there. GG. Merge by distance. Delete faces. Yeah. So that's kind of cool. It's a little bit too harsh, I think. But we'll fix that up at a later stage. I just kind of wanted to show you how that would work. It's in Polygon, welcome. I don't know, Degal's great, but I still try and animate that Poly. Yeah. So there we go. So pretty much this is how we've kind of built our scene. Let's throw in this green material as well. What's it called? Green. There we go. Let's select that. Cubic projection. That's kind of cool. I want that shadow to be a little bit harsher. I'm getting hungry. And let's go elevation. Let's give it a little bit of rotation. I'm down with that. This here user can be green. I mean, I'm pretty chuffed with that. Yeah, I think my computer needs a restart. I think it needs a restart, which is just super frustrating. Let's kind of do this bit out here for fun. So what I will do is come over into layout. Let's go back into solid mode. And I mean, obviously we can close the loop of this building, which we probably will do at a later stage. But let's just go delete these vertices here. This is meant to be kind of like a giant, like a hangar. So this is kind of like where the ships come in. let's just go Control S. Where is that file? Oh, yeah. So if we go, I'm going to open up last week's live stream, which is here, not there, here. Let's go Studio, Sci-Fi Star Wars Transport Ship, the Patreon version, which is this one. And so once, this ship's done, let's grab all this. Actually, no, let's go empty, cube, scale Y, G to the Y, G, Z, select everything, Control P, parent to object, and we'll call this splice ship. Select everything, Control C, Control V. We're going to move that into a new collection called Space Ship. Okay, let's grab that. What I will do is come over here into my property browser and let's turn on so I can't select stuff down onto here, and I don't want to be able to select any of that stuff. I just want to be able to select my empty. And so this is now where, I mean, technically if there's a sky there, I don't think this is the scale. If it lands about there, where's my chap? Actually, that's not too bad. It is about scale. Yeah, and so this is kind of like where we can start throwing in more pieces around just to really fill up the space. So let's do that. What's the time? 6:20. We got a bit of time. I'm going to hide this ship. There we go. Control S. Okay, so let's start filling it up. It's in the morning. It's in the morning. It's super unfair because no one understands 3 hours prior. Yeah. Legends, welcome. Barakas, welcome. Okay, so we want to decorate the scene. Where are my images? There they are. So let's just kind of now bring these a little bit to the forefront so we can have a look. So I do like that piece. I think we've done well with the interior here. You know, we just threw on a couple of kitbashing sets in there, so I'm fine with that. I wouldn't mind bringing in those pipes, but let's kind of make some really quick crates. Definitely it'd be nice to be putting in some of these Greeble pieces up here. So maybe let's just stuff that. Let's just do it. Shift S, cursor word origin. Let's go ahead and just start making some Greeble pieces. Scale like so. Scale along the X. Let's go like so. Insert, scale on the Z, G, Y. And we'll bring that forward a smidgen. I'm just going to throw on my metal material that we've been using, and we can change this at a later stage. Okay. Let's bring that up. Wait for it to protrude. There we go. Nice. From here, it's going to Shift D. That looks good. Shift D. That looks good. Nice. I might just get these decals. We're going to select them. Move, new collection, decals. And bye-bye decals. As we kind of start building that, the next thing is let's go ahead and kind of make a giant hex bolts. There we go. Let's go scale like so. And this is the kind of something. Had a stroke. Let's go face project, center, align rotation to target, rotate. So if I go G and hold control, beautiful, it's snapping. Exactly what I wanted. Let's give that a metal material. There we go. And then from here, I reckon we could probably scale it down a little bit. Control A, apply that scale. And now I can go Control G. Shift Z. Shift D. Let's go somewhere about there. We might as well line it up ever so slightly with these pieces. Nice. Shift D. Shift D. And then we can grab... Actually, no, we'll mirror modify them later. Let's go Shift D, X, Shift D, GZ. Nice. I probably should have named these as like bolt or something. F2, bolts. Let's do that actually. I'm going to grab all these for now. Oh, I hate you so much. That one. Let's deselect that, please. Come to the top here. Control J to join. Select this piece here. Shift D, P, separate by selection. So now we've got that one bolt happening. Move it off to the side. Let's grab these. Shift D, rotate Z 90. Scale X minus 1. Scale X minus 1. Oh, Y. There we go. And now what we can do is bring that to about here-ish. Oh, far out, come on. About here. And then we can push this all the way back into the walls. Period key to zoom in. About there. Lovely jubblies. From here, let's grab all these pieces. Control L, Shift D, Y. Shift D, Y. Shift D, Y. And so you can kind of see how we've quickly now added in a whole bunch of details very quickly. From here, I'm just going to select both of these, Control J to join, and we will go into a mirror modifier. Base it off the ground. Nice. Control S, let's save that. I need to do something around the bottom corners here, so that's something we've probably got to fill in. Okay, beautiful. Just gonna have a quick drink. Blah. What we probably could do is I wouldn't mind throwing a whole bunch of cables across, but technically we couldn't do that. Let's throw this one in, rotate Y 90. And then we've got, yeah, see, this is where we can start throwing certain pieces in. And that'll break up the walls. I do want some barrels. I don't think I've got barrels anywhere. I don't think I've got any sci-fi crates. It's nearly noon, I know, on a Sunday as well. So that's kind of like why I've taken the hit. But actually, no, it's surprisingly, it's not doing as well as I hoped. But that's fine. Let's go GZ. And so all we're going to do now is quickly create a crate. Let's go 1, 2. Just trying to think, what is the quickest, dirtiest way to do this? Let's go like so, and do my favorite thing. For those of you who've been coming to my streams, know that I love and adore this little insert cut, something like that. Let's select that edge, Control B to do a bevel, middle mouse button, add that extra edge. Let's go Control numpad minus to minimize the selection, Alt S. There we go. So we've got this kind of piece. I'm going to grab all the major edges, like so. Beautiful. Control B to do a bevel. And now we've got a piece that looks like this. However, I do want to change it up a bit. Let's put 2 edge loops through here. And I'm going to grab all these faces. I to do an inset and I to do another inset. E to extrude. And then on the individual origins, just going to scale it in a little bit. There we go. Cool. Let's do it on the underside as well. We will do I to do an inset, E to extrude, individual origins. I think that I went a little bit too high on that one, so let's bring that back down. Nice. Cool. We will do the same for this. Let's go I to do an inset, E to extrude. Let's go scale along the, you donkey. E to extrude. So we're going to bring that in. Individual origins. Nice. Only on this side though. Shift S cursor selected. I'm going to add in a cylinder. And we will go 12. Scale that right in. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's do it a different way. Okay. I'm going to grab this face, bring this down. We're going to go add in a cube, something like this, and then this is going to be kind of like our hinge. I'm going to just have one giant get stuffed hinge. Let's go something like that. Yeah, I'm not going to bother about doing booleans and such for now. Yeah, awesome. How good is it? I actually really do like my Greeble sets. I do feel like I probably should put in a boolean. Suck a lemon. Let's grab, I want to grab this here, this piece. There we go. Let's go GX. And then with that selected, I'm going to select these two, this one and this one. Control B to do a bevel. Hey! Control B to do a bevel. Something like that. Yeah, so there we go. That's the back side. This would be the front side. I am thinking, let's go Shift D, scale, G to the Z, GX, and we'll go like so. Control L, period key, E to extrude. Nice. And so what we're doing here is we're just going to kind of create a bit of a control panel. Let's go something like that. E to extrude. Okay. What we will do is just throw a little bevel on everything. Let's do another one. Let's go scale X. Oops. Scale Y 0. Scale Y 0. Shift D to the X. And we're just going to quickly mash out a grid. Beautiful. Let's grab, oops, actually like this. Control I to do an inset, and then we can wrap it around. Delete vertices. There. Delete vertices. And there's our numpad. Yes, I know that the numbers are a little bit weird, but it's fine. Maybe they've got a different numerical value. With that selected, let's just get Control S and save before we destroy everything. Is there anything else we can probably change on here? Actually, yes, we can. Let's go something like this. Scale Z0. And we're going to scale Z0 again. edge loop, scale x0, scale x0. I'm going to grab these here. E to extrude, and we're going to go in. And then from here, Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's go ahead and grab in a cylinder, scale. Something like that. Bring that in. We will throw a mirror modifier on the X and the Y. Beautiful. And I'm going to go GZ, Shift right click to put our 3D cursor there. Let's rotate that around. F9, bring that menu back up. F9 to bring that menu back up. 9, E to extrude. Turn on clipping, GX, delete that interior face. Let's now go G to the Y, G to the Z, GY, beautiful. And now we've got handles on the box. Like that. Oh, jeez. Oh, getting old. Actually, I'm not the biggest fan of this box, but it'll do. Yeah, we can probably go into like so much more detail on this. Let's go Control S. I'm going to throw on one of my materials. Whoops, T please. Materials. There we go. I want that one. If we go into rendered view, U, cubic projection. What the? Oh, what did I do here? Oh. I had these faces selected while I did the bottom one. You idiot. You idiot. So let's quickly select all that. Delete vertices. FF. FF. Oops. FF. FF. F. 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 That one. FF. F. FF. Finish off on the other side. FF. 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 Okay, how's that looking now? Let's go U, cubic projection. It's pretty grimy, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and edit that shading there. It's a little bit too much here. Let's go distance. No, that's the ambient occlusion. Grunge. Where's my grunge? Bevel, here we go. I think 0.05. I'm just trying to find which is the one. 0.001. 0.02? That's not the one. What are you? 0.01? Yeah, there we go. 0.002. Nice, can try. So now it's just got that little bit of edge wear. Control J to join that. Let's go mirror modifier, Control A. Then we can join that, Control J. Then we can right click, auto smooth. Nice. Let's come into normals and we'll change this to 45. Yeah, no, 10. Whatevs, good enough. What I wouldn't mind though is coming in, selecting this face here, which creates secondary material. New material, and this is going to be box light, and we'll change this to an emission. We're going to click assign. Yeah, nice. Probably these buttons. I really need to restart the computer. No, stop it. Control L. So these buttons here will be a rubber color. So let's just go rubber. And it'll be black. Actually, a dark gray. Roughness up, specularity down. And we click assign so that we have this. Yeah, nice. Let's go G. Period key. It's a bit orange, but sure, whatevs. What's the size of this box? So this is a meter. This is about half a meter. I think that's a pretty good size. Let's go back into layout. And then we can quickly go ahead now and just stack a bunch of these. What was that? Oh, it's an image. Something like that. Let's go Shift D. Shift D. G, mate. Oh, far out, Marco. Come on, mate. Something like that. And then let's now bring it up to the next layer. There we go. And now we can line these up. And now, technically, that should break up this whole scene a little bit, so it's not so bland. So that's interesting. It should be technically... The reason why it's orange like that is because it's doing the ambient occlusion from the ground. No, it's not Blender. It's the GPU's having a heart attack. Okay, let's go into here. Local only. We'll fix that up. Yeah, there we go. Technically, if I were to come in and select the concrete, let's go. I'm just thinking, if I go ambient occlusion and we go into an add, would that work? It's not going to work, is it? Color would be black. Maybe it has to go into a diffuse. I'm just going to test this out. I'm just semi-intrigued. Let's do a mix shader instead. But it wouldn't be a mix shader. It would be... Let's try this. I'm testing. Because, yeah, I don't know what's happening in here. Let's go PBR. Oops. Principle. Throw that into there. So, now, let's go... What is actually happening in here? Oh, that's a shader. Right. Okay. So that means base color goes into base color. Subsurface. Sure, go in there. Subsurface radius, go in there. Metallic, specular, roughness, specular tint. So I'm just recreating all this. Yeah, weird. Why is that? I think I haven't updated this for a while, so I think that's just why it's just a little bit different, which is fine. Sheen, sheen tint, clear coat roughness, IOR, Transmission. We're getting there. Emission. Emission strength. Alpha. Bump. Let's go normal. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, so we have that now. Question is, why? I have a feeling because there's not enough geometry. And that's why this isn't mending with the wall. Because it does go through the ground. Let's just test it to make sure that is not the problem. Yeah. The annoying thing is I did a video on this not long ago. Maybe we'll change this to black. No. What am I doing wrong, Marco? I know the video. I know the thumbnail. I know which one it is. Why am I doing this wrong? It is the video that has the Italian thing. This cable. That was a good video. This one here. Alright, let's click on that. Mute. That's exactly what I'm doing. Oh. Color ramp. Turn that into white. What the? Am I losing the plot? Material output. Saw a line in between the normal node and the bump. Good call. But still, why is that not protruding through? Why is that not coming through? Why, you fat mole? Whatevs. I'm gonna have to come back to it. What is? Let's come back into this. What is my film? It's 0.1. Let's bring that down. Anyway, so I'm not the biggest fan of this material. We can probably fix that up later. I reckon we could probably come in and throw in some. Ooh, this is a good piece. This would be a good piece just to break it up a little bit. Let's kind of bring it about here-ish. Something like that. That is the wrong wall. This is the right wall. There we go. Let's have a look. How's this looking? Alright. I think we might call it. Do you have Node Wrangler on? That might help. Yeah, I've got it enabled. I just don't know what's going on. So this is what we've achieved this morning. We will enclose all this. You know, we've even animated part of the walls here. So the windows, we can open and close them, which is pretty cool. I will probably end up going in and filling this over. I will be, not now, but later on tonight, I'll probably jump into my Discord and I'll probably do some live streaming on there. Tonight's video, I can't remember what video it is. It's the atmosphere one. And yeah, so let's call it a morning because I gotta go to work. I got my day job. So thank you very much all for coming. Only 60 people. Oh well. But yes, if you need any help, jump into my Discord, link in the description. And yeah, until next time. Anyway.